What if I told you there are two types of people in the world? One, that's what I believe. Two, that's the information I have. You know what, let's redo one. That's what I believe. Right? Defense, protection, immunity from scrutiny. Two, this is the information I have. The correct response from you would be, that second type of person doesn't actually exist. And I'd say, nice one, you're absolutely right. But there are people that can aspire to that, or that do aspire to that do aspire to focusing the conversation and what they express on information, relevant information, rather than on relevant conclusions. You present your premises. There you go. That's another way to define them. Okay, so one, that's my conclusion. Two, these are my premises. And if I phrase it that way, rather than saying information, but saying premises, which can include judgments and interpretations, there is that second type of person. And that's really cool. And so let's normalize that emphasis on an exchange of information rather than an exchange of premises rather than a battle of conclusions. Let's focus on the premises and then we'll find what conclusion we find. And yeah. Let's normalize that. And I think, and I'm sure there are a lot of brains that are squarely right now in the opinion, I have an opinion, boom thing. Who could, if this culture of dialectics rather than opinionetics, because we're not going to use the actual term that means the opposite of dialectics, because that term is going to go out of usage. Okay? In fact, dialectic is going to be potentially renamed, or some cousin of dialectics will be renamed eristics or something, because it will follow empiricism, reason, imagination, and skepticism. So who's with me? Who's more of team premises rather than team conclusions? And let's try to convert some people over. We'll explain to them all of our natural instincts. It's to be like team conclusions. And it can be sort of faster in some ways, but not in achieving truth. That is one way in which it will not be fast. Just throwing conclusions at each other and keeping our own conclusions like protected, like saying, hey, you can look, but ooh, don't touch. That's just what I believe. Whereas, what we want is to say, here are my premises. Yeah, touch, inspect. You want to tweak something? Oh, yeah? Talk to me about it. Okay? So, here's the team premises.